What kind of risk you have today. Let me show you, in 2013, what kind of risk I have, when I came to the event like this because of my friends invited me. Okay, can you recognize me? It's a little bit dark. So this was me. Okay, so I wanted to show you this up front. And maybe, just have a laugh and so that you can stay concentrate later, when we have our VIP speaker invited. How Nu Skin, make a guy like this transform? Basically, it's very simple. So, just shave my fats off from me. So I got like about 5.7 kg of fats being shaved off. And from 69 kg dropped to 62. And I have a brand new body. I would say not only body, in terms of my spirit, my energy levels. It's a brand new me, right? I think because of that, you see the big round of without Nu Skin, I think today people may be calling me Sei Chai. Right? So, my name is Wei Jian, and I'm your host today, and I'll brief you through about the company as well before I invite the VIP speaker today. So, of course, before I talk about the company, I have to share with you a little bit about me, right? Airtime, advertising about me myself. But sorry, I'm no longer single. I have a wife and I have a kids. Okay? So, okay. Since young, I think most of us here are very obedient. We listen to our parents and we study hard. And then next, of course, your parents will tell you, find a good job right after you graduated. Yeah, I did study very hard and I did find a good job. And later on, during Chinese New Year, it's coming soon. If you are not married, a lot of people will ask you, when are you going to get married? So, keep on asking, right? Every single year. And if you are married, don't be too happy yet. People will ask you, when are you going to have kids? Right? So to avoid all these fussy questions, so the best is, get married faster and produce the next generations. So I did that, and I realized I put myself into a box. And not only myself, my family, even my dreams are within this box. Why I say this? Think about it. Anyone here, have a dreams like wanted to go to New Zealand for 2 years with a working visa so you can enjoy life, see the beautiful sceneries, and the next day you only work like 4 hours? Anyone there with that kind of dreams? Or doing any other things? Yeah, I know definitely Angie's our 旅行达人, right? So, I do have that kind of dreams. I wanted to be free, I wanted to have freedoms. But when I think about, I actually got a good job, a good pay. So, should I take risks and, resign? Can I find the same job, same pay again? Then, when I'm thinking, yes, maybe I can find similar job, similar pay in overseas, right? But probably if I want to go to New Zealand as an engineer, I probably will not get a job there, right? So I study so hard, my cert, I go there, my degree probably become a piece of paper. So that kind of consideration always bounded me, and my options, my choices are very limited at that time because of I completed these 4 cycles. Okay, so by the time I know that I need something different, I need something special. It's a business or some other opportunities that actually lead me break through this box. And I got to be very, very thankful, thanks to my introducers, brand partner, brand director, Tiong Hee, he's sitting over there. He's giving a big round of applause. Because of him, I get to know about this opportunity. And today I'm going to share with you, what I see in this opportunity. And I sort of like break it into 4 points so that I can quickly go through with you guys. Number 1 is really about the market. In any business, we look at the market. You do not want to, sell a product, distribute a product, or represent a company that has no customer. There's no demand. Okay, demand is everything. Okay, so today in Nu Skin, we're talking about obesity markets. Definitely more than this number. I take this number, I think, years back. So, total up, the entire market that we are talking about, anti-aging market that we are talking about is $1 trillion. To be honest, if you ask me before I joined New Skin, how many zero is in 1 trillion? I don't know. Yeah, because it's a huge number and we don't really look into it because it's like, 扯不上关系, it never get anything to do with me. But when I'm in New Skin, this number becomes so familiar because I know my business can actually tap into this giant market. Okay? So, number two, before, after the markets, you need to know New Skin, we do have an innovative culture. Innovative or innovations culture is not something that we recognize ourselves. You cannot go out and tell people, say, hey, I'm very creative. People are thought you are crazy, right? Creativity, innovation, all these are recognized by third party. What kind of third party that we are talking about today? It's really about the awards. People awarding based on our products, based on our company's reputations. All this, Gold Stevie Awards is our company management awards, and this is our Lumispa Gold Awards. So all these awards is guaranteed. We have a very, very good product design team that giving us all these innovations for us to go out there and to conquer the market. I'm talking about conquer the market, okay? Not tap into or not, just a little bit share of the market. I'm talking about conquer the market. So when you see what kind of innovations that New Skin has, I think a lot of us are very familiar with this kind of bottle skincare, lotions. This is conventionals, where New Skin started as well. White, simplified bottles of skincare. And later on, when we have our H-lock technology, things change. Things change in New Skin. And I'll explain what is H-lock technology later. And then later on, okay, this is very familiar, right? I think prior to this year's or last year, everybody was just washing their face either this way or in the shower or whatever lah. Means that you use hand. But when we talk about innovative cultures, not only on the products, New Skin is actually a leader in anti-aging. We define the future with disruptive innovations. What do you mean? Look at the next picture. Even men using this device to clean their face. And this is what I call disruptive innovations. Where people no longer, you don't need this anymore because you have this and this device. So it changes not only how our products, effects of the products or the benefits of the products, it changes how people use the products. It changes the routine that people have. Okay? That is what we call disruptive innovations that can actually help us to conquer the market of anti-aging. Okay? So, of course, behind all this innovation, you got to have science, you got to have technology. If not, whatever we have is like just buying something, buying some, maybe some technology, some small new design items from small company or smaller company. But this is not the case. Most of our competitors did that. But in New Skin, we actually have our own scientists, we have our own technology, patented. And of course, this H-lock technology has been featured in Discovery Channel. I'm an engineer. To me, I've seen a lot of different testimonials. I believe we all in Malaysia, we all seen different testimonials every day, right? How good it is, how wonderful it is, all this different kind of testimony, we have seen that, right? But to be honest, this is the first time I'm seeing a network marketing company having Discovery Channel backing their technologies up. None other than, there's no other companies get this. And why is it so powerful? Because it's genetic technology. So just give you a high level illustrations, hopefully I have time. So this is how our gene react, or reactions of our gene when we are young, okay? How they respond. And when we get older, when we start to age, our genes expression flip. Means that, the originally green color gene will now turn into red, and the red will turn into green. Green means idle, red means, active gene. So our scientists able to have a gene chip to recognize this kind of change, this change pattern, and they are using natural ingredients, be it using a device helping us to absorb it, or we swallow the supplements. they are able to reset 92% of the gene back to our new states. And because of this technology, Discovery Channel features this technology on one of their episodes, and we are actually being called, or our company being called or being recognized as the Apple of the anti-aging. Previously, Apple was very, very famous and recognized as the most innovative company in tech arena. And Nu Skin being recognized as Apple, but it's not in tech arena obviously, but we are in the anti-aging arena. So as you can see, because of this kind of technology, and that is why we have so many innovations coming out down the road. And these are some of the products that are already in the market, like what I showed you just now, the transformation set, the body spa, our TFEU, our H-Lock Me supplement, we have R-Square, we have TR90, we have H-Lock Youth, which is our Y-Span or U-Span, and of course not to forget the Spa. So, if let's say a product is not working, or a technology that is being overemphasized, do you think we will get this kind of revenue? 1.5 billion, 1 billion plus, 700 million, 300 million, 220 million. These are growing because the data that I captured was Q3 2016. Up to today, I think the numbers have shot up very, very high. So it's something that I wanted to show you guys. Apart from the technology-wise, we have Discovery Channel, and finance data-wise, all this revenue, all these numbers are giving us a very clear indications. Products definitely working. People love it. The market needs it. Okay? So, and of course, not to forget, this is I think 2 years back or a year ago, we really need to give Malaysia market a big round of applause because we sold out the LumiSpa in 6 minutes. And this is not like 10 units, hundreds units. I've seen bags sold out in maybe 5 minutes, but there's only 300 units. This is we are talking about, I don't know how many million sets have been actually sold. Okay, so
the clicker is really not working.
So apart from showing you guys the numbers, and also I would like to emphasize we all know about AI. We all know about the next trend is all about intelligence. And believe it or not, Nu Skin has already taken that technologies, mechanical plus the intelligence, already applied in our products, and we all can enjoy the benefits of AI and also intelligence in our skincare routine. Okay, LumiSpa and our H-Lock Me is one of the very good representations of that particular aspect, because everyone here has the LumiSpa. Who don't own a LumiSpa yet? Maybe there are some. So LumiSpa is smart enough to stop the device automatically before it hurts your skin. Sometimes when you use it too hard, when you put too much pressure, it automatically stops. This is how smart it is. When we talk about this, you need a lot of intelligence in the device, and you need the mechanical part to perform that kind of actions. And H-Lock Me is a smart skincare that actually giving you the options to customize your skincare. I know a lot of ladies here, you guys love to go to counters with the most expensive skincare that you are buying, but normally when you go there, they give you a few options, combinations, dry, sensitive, oily. But here we are talking about more than 2,000 formulas, yet you can customize it for yourself. Your skin belongs to you, and that skincare formula belongs to your skin. Okay? So this is what we talk about, mechanical plus intelligence. And of course, with that kind of revolutions, Nu Skin will have a very, very bright futures. So, and all these magazines, celebrities, what do they love? They love the best products because their skin basically are their assets. If one day their skins are gone, basically they lost the ability to make money. So they have to choose the best for them. So as you can see, there are a lot of celebrities, a lot of magazines are already publishing, our LumiSpa, our H-Lock Me, all this in terms of business perspective. These are free advertisement. As a businessman, do you like free advertisement?
Yes.
Definitely, right? And we are not talking about some flyers putting in Tesco car park. This is global magazines, global recognitions, from all the medias. Okay? So, of course, the last point that I have here, apart from products, market, innovations, we have to look at the compensations, right? Who's here doesn't love compensations? Okay, I'll be the number one who loves compensations. If not, I will not be in the business, right? We are in the business because we need money, okay? So, share, build, lead. Okay, so this is a new plan that Nu Skin has. We call it Velocity. We split into share, build, and lead. And of course, I'm going to share with you the most powerful products that Nu Skin has, which is the lead portion of the Velocity plan. So imagine today, you yourself started a business, and you open up 5 franchises, and these 5 franchises basically duplicating what you are doing. They will find their own 5, and these 25 will do the same, and then the same. And 6 level down, you will have 20,000 franchises. Okay? 20,000 franchises. And if let's say every one of your franchises, only doing $3,000 revenue. Revenue, I'm not talking about revenue, $3,000 per month. And this is the income that you are making. $3 million. And don't worry, you think that, hey, find 5 very difficult. But what if find 5, not from Penang, not only KL, not only Malaysia, but in 54 countries. I lost count on the population. I never bothered to go and check because I know find 5 from 54 countries is like drinking water. Right? I mean, in terms of the possibility and probability. Okay? So, of course, when you are seeing that $3 million, you'll be thinking, hey, 6 levels, 20,000 seems like a huge number, right? So what if we take a worst case? Who's here are engineers? Engineers, when you do planning, you love worst case study, right? So you know how bad it can be. Okay? So worst case, what if 6 level, okay, we don't take all 6, we take half. Okay, only 3 levels. And 3 levels, you have 5 plus 25 plus 125 equals to 155 times the same thing, $3,000 and 5%. You are making $23K per month. Is that a good income? Yes. Converted, I think it's like about ringgit 90K. Okay, so for me 90K, okay, not enough. But if I can have more, would you be happy? Yes. Yes, right. But do we need to pay more in terms of inventory, pay more in terms of capital to get more in this plan? No, we don't even need a single cent. What we need is each of our business partners find one new partner. It means that every one of your franchises open one new franchise. One new franchise, okay? And you get to times 300 because 555 times 2 is 300. And you get to earn 46K. And if it's not enough again, you can find another one, this is what we call the power of doubling, okay? So by just everyone finding one, and you get to double your organizations and double your income. This is what we call power of doubling, and this is also the best part that I love, called leverage income, okay? So, you may be, oops. I need help. Okay, so so you may be asking, how are we going to do that revenue? And Nu Skin is a well-thought company. Nu Skin love to take care of their distributors, their business partners, giving the best to us. And that's why, apart from lead, they are giving us share and also build. Why I say that? What is the best, method in business today? You will love your customer to refer customer, right? Because customer is the most powerful advertising tools or medium today in marketing. Okay? So Nu Skin acknowledge that. That's why Nu Skin introduced this sharing bonus. When you or your customer, register a member, and the member make a purchase, Nu Skin will ship the product to the member, and you will get to earn sharing bonus from that transactions. For example, you shared 5 Louis Spa. I mean, 5 of your friends bought Louis Spa and you get to earn 500 ringgit. Think about it. You repeat the same thing 12 months, a year down the road, you are basically making 6,000, looks like an additional bonus, with zero commitment by just purely sharing. Okay? Basically 6,000 or 500 a month, you can actually have an installment on a MyV already, right? It's really good income by just purely sharing and you don't even need to fork out a single cent. Okay? So, of course, maybe sharing bonus is like, 500, maybe I want to earn more, Ken? Yes, of course. New Skin take care of that as well. And that is why we have this build. What I mean is, if you already started sharing and you have friends say, hey, I would like to share as well, can I? Sure. Right? You have other friends that like to share. So you start to build a team of sales guru, okay, who love to share products, who love to interact with people. And when they start sharing, you get to earn 5 to 40% from their revenue. This is what we call build. And with share and build, it's helped us to lead us to eventually to enjoy the lead bonus. Okay? So before I go to that, I just wanted to show you an calculated income. It's not projected, it's calculated. Means that if your group volume means that your group of sales guru totally achieve 8,000 revenue, US dollar 8,000 revenue, you get to earn 8,600 ringgit. Not by your own efforts, it's by your team effort. And if making 10,000 revenue and you get to earn 11,800 ringgit. 20,000 is 27,800 ringgit. It's better than a lot of full-time jobs, right? When we're not talking about 10K or 20K, even 8K also, it's better than a lot of full-time jobs today. Okay? So, and remember, this is not doing it by your own. This is doing it by your team in 54 countries. Can see the possibility? Can see that you are doing it as well?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so of course, we need track record, we need results, we need to show you data. When we say, our plan is so good, you can earn share, you can earn view, you can earn lead, and lead is like 90K ringgit Malaysia a month. So, what is the track record? What is the facts that we have here? New Skin up to today has already produced 1,440 plus millionaires. I lost count, to be honest. This is the last number that I remember from our executive meeting with the company. So I think New Skin deserves a big round of applause because I work for an NMC, a US company, but I have never seen any numbers being published saying that they created how many millionaires. That is why I don't see myself as a path being a millionaire from my company. But in New Skins, showing this 1,440 millionaires, I know one day I'll be one of them. Right?
Yes.
So I think you all can do it as well. Of course, not only me, myself, because we are leveraging each other's leveraging the company. And of course, today it's not me, myself. We have a special guest today. And we are very privileged and we are very lucky because guess what? We are not having 1 million US dollar circle member. We are not having 5 million US dollar circle member, but we're having 10. Every day. Okay. And you guys are here, you guys get to listen to him. It's really privileged, but me and my wife and some of the team members are even more privileged. Because we visited him in Hong Kong.
Wow.
This is his house in Hong Kong. This is his view in Hong Kong. This is of course me and my wife, right? So, what I can say about him is he's a very wise person, very knowledgeable. Because why I say that, he showed me something. It happened to me myself. Because last year he was here. And me and my wife actually have a personal, discussion session with him. And after that, 1 year down the road, our team doubled. Team double here means our number of franchises is doubled. When we do a review back, I think that particular sessions, gave us the most insight. Trigger us to actually work differently, to work towards our goals. And of course, he's not only making his own 10 millions in his organization or in his team. He has he has already helped a lot of entrepreneurs achieve 1 million milestones, not a car, and $5 million milestones as well. And of course, there are also $10 million circle member within his organizations. And the most inspiring part of him is that what we can see, he's not only seeing money in this business. Through the business, he actually initiated or running a charity foundations that actually help a lot of poor people from China. They build schools, in all this poor area. So it's really inspiring. He basically demonstrated to me, New Skin not only can help me, but can really make a difference to the world. Of course, without further ado, please put your hands together to welcome our $10 million member, Tai Chi.
How are you? Fantastic! Yes, you make me feel fantastic too. Are you hungry or not?
Just take a dinner.
So let's take a dinner?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you hungry for success?
Yes.
Hungry for better life?
Yes.
Yes. I started with New Skin, wow, so long ago. And you will guess my age.
38.
Yeah, I started in 1991. I think some of you were not born yet, right? Yes. So I started. The story is quite funny, I think, right? And if you find it funny, you can laugh. Okay? Yeah. So I was in Canada. Actually, I was born in Hong Kong. I finished my secondary school. I went to Canada and I studied in Canada. I got my degrees in engineering and also an MBA. Then I went back to Hong Kong and started to work on my father's business. Then 4 years later, after they moved to Canada, I sold the business. Then also I started another business with a friend. So my father sent me to Canada, right? He hoped I can make a better living in Canada after I finished my studies, right? So I thought I had to do something that is new. A business that's a new business. That's a business for today, right? Isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. So that's why he was in the manufacturing business. And I think that's called the primary business. It's not really in the trend. Okay. So I started doing this, so I worked very hard. But after 2 years, then I was alone. Everybody's gone in my family. They went to Canada. I was working day and night, every day, right? So you know what a startup company is like. So then I started to think, why should I get so busy, alone in Hong Kong, in a big flat, that I don't even live in there? Okay? Then I thought, well, okay, I should move to Canada. So I moved to Canada, and I was hired by a company. When I just got to Vancouver, my sister cut an advertisement for me. It's hiring. The company is hiring 100 people in 1 day. What does it show me? This company is going to expand very rapidly, isn't it? So he said, why don't you try? Okay, I said, all right. So I went for an interview. And I could see there are lots of different jobs. And then I want to apply for the highest position. Would you do that?
Yes.
A new immigrant? No experience? Was I ambitious?
Yes.
Yes. Was I confident?
Yes.
I'm not sure, but I want to try, right? If you don't try, you don't get. So I was interviewed by the director, and then the director, after just like 10 minutes, he said, okay, would you like to wait for a while? The president will see you. What would you think? Oh, there's hope, right? Okay, so the president talked to me for just like 10 minutes. Then he asked me a question. What would you do? What would you do to get this position? What would you say? You shouldn't say that, right? Because there are lots of people who were not here yesterday. So I said, without even thinking, I said, whatever it takes. Right? Because I'm a new immigrant. I had no experience. Right? I didn't know a thing about what they are doing. So I have to do whatever it takes. Would you do that? Yes. So the president asked me, can you come to work? Can you come to work the day after tomorrow? Would you say no? Can you say no?
No.
Of course, right? Of course. I come to work. So then I was hired. Okay. So, and later on the president told me why he hired me. Okay. Yeah. Because I had that winner's attitude and loyalty. Okay? Yeah? So, okay. Now, that's how I was hired in Canada and started my job. So that was a very small company, and 2.5 years later, we are preparing for IPO. To go public. Okay? So we worked really hard. We worked so hard that we have no time, but just working. And then one day I was at work and I received a phone call from my sister. He said, my father and mother were in hospital. They have to go through operation. And I was in the middle of something very important for the company. Can I just leave? Worried? Yes. Very worried. Cannot leave. Right? So that made me think, why am I so busy? Why should I be so busy making whatever company success, right? If I lose my parents, I would never forgive myself. Isn't it? So I resigned. I handed my resignation letter. So my boss was talking to me, trying to persuade me not to leave. So he said, well, actually something like that happened to me. My mother was also sick in hospital and I did not have time. Okay? But I choose to stay with the company. That's why I have this position. Okay? Will you be touched? Do you think that's the reason that I should stay? No. So I insisted I have to leave. So I said, okay, the president wants to see you. Okay. And he tried to offer me different positions in the company, right? So finally I said, no, I can't. Because in my mind, if I stay, it will be the same. Whatever I do, it will be the same. Right? Work hard, long hours, it's always the same, isn't it? Because I know how other people work in the company too. So I said, thank you very much, I have to quit. I have to stop, okay? So he asked me to stay for 3 more months and train new people. And then he said, Tai, he called me Tai. The door is always open for you. You can come anytime, come back anytime, right? So I always come back and visit them. So every year I visit them. But 5 years later, both of them were gone. They were fired. Let's open this one. Right? They cannot keep the door open for themselves. How can you keep it open for me? Isn't it? And the president and the director had worked for that boss for over 28 years. And they let go. Okay? So then, and then some of our colleagues were sitting there, and one of them asked me, jokingly, he didn't mean it. He said, when are you making $1 million? I said, next year. When he was laughing. That he thought it's impossible, isn't it? He thought I was just bluffing, right? But no, I meant it. I got my first $1 million after 6 years. Then the next year they said, wow, you're so lucky, hey. Isn't it? Is it luck? No. So after I quit, I spent time with my family. My parents became well again. And then after a year, I begin to think, well, I should be doing something else, isn't it? Yeah? So I cannot just stay home and be with them all the time. So my father's beginning to get sick of me. Why are you also sick? That's scam, hey man. He said, really? I studied it, and I believe it can make my dream come true. Scam, right? That's what a scam friend would say, yeah? Yeah, so so I was so perplexed. What's in the mind? So I said, do you need a lot of money? He said, no, I really studied it, yeah? But I need your opinion. Because you, among all my friends, you have an MBA, you have your own business, and you work in a big corporation before. You're the best person to give me your opinion. And then what would you say? Please come to my home. Let me show you what I know. Will you go? Yes. Will you go?
Yes.
A very good friend asked you to come go there and help them. Right? Will you go there? Of course. I want to know why he's scammed. Yeah. And then I want to know what he knew that I did not know. Right? Isn't it? Because we live together and we know that he's very bright, very intelligent, and very hardworking, and playing really hard too. So what's wrong with him? And what did he know? So I really want to find out. And that night, I think it changed my life. Yeah. I went to his home, opened the door with a big, bright smile. So happy. You see an old friend would do it to you, ma? Right? And when I see you, then and he grabbed me and took me into his house, and then he pulled me right to the washroom. He told me you have to wash your face. Because you have to try these new skin products. Wash my face, Mama. And half the face, please. Yes. So I think I have to, isn't it? An old friend asks you to do something, right? So important that he invited you to his home. And he leads you right to the washroom. That's extremely important, isn't it? So okay, fine, I'll do it. I figure if I don't do it, I won't be able to leave. So first time in my life I used cleansing lotion. Things for the ladies, right? We use exfoliant scrub. I never knew exfoliant scrub, right? The first time I heard of it. And then I use a pH balance toner. 中文叫什么？收缩水。把我整个人收缩了是吧？为什么是收缩水？In translation, it says shrinking. In Chinese, it's just shrinking lotion. Okay, and then put on facelift mask. Except while he's doing it, for me on my face. He said, after half an hour, you look younger, you'll be more handsome, and you become more attractive. I scammed so much, huh? But it will take half an hour, right? Let me see the result in half an hour, right? Okay, I'm not worried. Okay, unless you hurt my face. But it's really tight. For me, it's so tight. I never had not so tight. Even on my face, right? So I cannot talk. So he showed me information, and we talk about our life and what we want and why he started it. Right? Okay, listen. Finally, he showed me the compensation plan. That's profit sharing plan. Then I go, my eyes open. This money, right? What did I learn at the end? We learn numbers. Yes. Analysis. Yes. Yeah. Look at company reports, right? Yes. Design plans. Yes. For company to make money, right? So look at it. I look at it. Then I make some calculation. No, it cannot be right. I make another calculation. No, it cannot be right. Why? Too much money. Yeah? If you can achieve that, you get so much money. It's black and white. Okay? If you go to work, will your boss tell you what you can achieve and you can get so much money? Yes or no? You know how much you can get, right? But you don't know what you need to do. And do you know how you can get more pay? How you can be promoted? You know exactly what you need to do to get promoted and earn more money? Yes or no? If you have your own business, you know exactly how you can make more money? Yes or no? No. Isn't it? But New Skin plan is black and white. It tells you if you achieve this, just like what you were told. Okay? Isn't it? So you achieve this, you get that. You say, wow, and so much money. Yeah. In the company I work for, none of the people earn so much money. On average, New Skin at that time was 6 years old, and there were 40 top earners, on average, over $70,000 US dollars a month. 6 years, there's so many, earning so much. Okay? So is it real? Yes. And the best thing is they are willing to teach us how to earn that money. That's the most important thing, isn't it? Somebody help you and teach you and guide you to earn so much money, to become successful. Yes? Isn't it? So I thought, well, if they would teach me, if I learn, I really work on it, I can do it too. Would you think so for yourself?
Yes.
Do you think so?
Yes.
I met quite a few of my partners in these 2 days, right? Did I share with you how to become successful or not?
Yes.
Did I?
Yes.
Did you learn a lot or not?
Yes.
That's affirmative, right? Okay? So, how do I know? Because I learned. I practice. I make sure it works, so I tell you. Okay? If the boss would only tell you how to become his boss, right? Isn't it? You earn more money than him, but he will never do that. Yeah. But we have a lot of mentors who teach us, who hope and really help us to become successful. Alright? All you have to do is really have to learn and then practice and become better every day. Okay? The path is set. You have to just walk and run at whatever speed. Okay? So that's how we started. So today I want to show you the first few things. Number one, we are in this world not just to work. Isn't it?
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Every day we go to work and then back home, tired. And then after supper, we'll go to sleep. Or we watch a little bit of TV or yes. And hopefully we get some holidays we go. Do you like that?
No.
Yeah? No, of course not. Okay. I'll show you how we spend holidays later, okay? Yeah, so you can know what kind of holidays you can expect from this game, okay? So what do we, so, yes or no?
No.
No, I already millions and millions of dollars already, why should I do it? Isn't it? Because I want to show people this game is really anti-aging. Not just anti-aging, just reverse aging. Does this guy look younger?
Yes.
Yes? Yes. So, in 2012, AgeLock manufactured and produced, launched Houseway. And then they launched U-Span, right? So I kept taking, and then in 2016, that's me. Right? And this is now. How's that? It's not just slowing down aging. Now, always people talk, I said it's reverse aging. People always say, you mean slow down aging, right? I said, no, it's reverse aging. Right? Isn't it? Yes. Is it possible? It is. If you are willing to really diligently use the music products inside and outside. Okay? So now you learn about music, you learn about a little bit about the business and whatever happened to me, right? So you may have 3 questions. The number 1, is New Skin for real? Is it?
Yes.
Is it for real?
Yes.
There's an office, New Skin office right here in Penang. You can go and see it, right? The real products, right? You can even try them, right? The other leaders in New Skin here, right in Penang, right? Is it really real? It's listed in your stock exchange, isn't it? You can check Yahoo Finance, whatever finance websites, NUS. You punch it down and they will tell you about New Skin, right? Is New Skin real?
Yes.
It's real. Okay. People are very good at their work, and they would never have a very good life. And this pressure to perform, right? I never had time to rest. Whatever I do, 3 months before I finish, there will be something new. Okay? That's why I never had time. Is it a good life? You have peace of mind?
No.
No. Correct? You gotta do something else. Right? What do you do? I already told you. What do we do? So, we were interviewed by this most famous English newspaper called the South China Morning Post. They were studying the direct selling industry in Hong Kong. They interviewed 15 companies and they posted this guy, a younger me. Yeah? Full page. Right? It says here, this man, Kwan Tai Chi, is a main mover in Hong Kong's flourishing direct selling trade. He earns so much money. And Harry Thomas is the editor, studies the phenomenon. So you look at 2 words, flourishing. Flourishing direct selling trade, right? It's flourishing. And it's a phenomenon, right? He must know about the industry after interviewing and talking to so many companies, right?
Yes.
So he knows what direct selling is and how flourishing it is. Other people don't know, but he knows. So when you meet people, there are some people that know, some people who don't. Correct?
Yes.
There are more people who don't know than the people who know. Isn't it? So it's normal if your friends do not agree with you. Like at the beginning, I didn't agree with my friend. Correct? Yes? So you accept it. But if you really work on it, I think you have a very good chance of success. Why? My thinking is this way. Tell me if I'm wrong. You look at so many people struggle to get into big firms. They get some qualification like ACA, lawyer or doctor or accountant. These are the brilliant, bright people, right? Yeah? They want to get into all those professions, right? Or start their own business. Yes? Yes or no?
Yes.
How many bright, intelligent, hardworking, and great first people want to start in network marketing? No? Right? Yeah, is it discouraging? Huh? Are you bright? Do you work hard? You willing to learn? Are you open of mind? Yes? So your chance in network marketing is so much higher because other people are not more intelligent than you. Right?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
But in your company, there are lots of more people more intelligent. Isn't it? So will you have a better chance in losing or not?
Yes.
And you will become much more intelligent because the successful people teach you.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
On-the-job training. Okay? Will you learn?
Yes.
Will you become better?
Yes.
Yes.
Will you master it?
Yeah.
If you really work on it, you master it. Isn't it? So, why can you be successful? I believe in myself. If I learn, I do it. Initially, I may not be very good, but eventually, I will become good at it. Yes or no?
Yes.
Do you do your job well or not? If you don't, you're already fired. Isn't it? You must be doing your job quite well. But when you first got into the company doing your job, did you do as well as now? Of course not. Isn't it? You grow into it, isn't it? So why can't we grow into wisdom? Why not? Yes? If you don't reach 10 million, you reach 5 million. How about? Good or no good? Well, isn't it? If you make it in 6 years, I make it in 6 years. You make it in 10 years, good or not? Good. Yeah? And you have a $5 million home. Good or not? Good. Yes, you have to believe you can do it. And you can actually go and do it. Correct? Consistently. So, if you already got what you want, what do you want to do? You want to do something for other people. Correct?
Yes.
Isn't it? We are successful because somebody helped us. Should we help other people or not?
Yes.
Yes, that's New Skin's philosophy, New Skin's culture. You help somebody and then you become successful. Okay? So, that's my wife. She's an achiever. She studied dancing, majored in dancing. She got 3 scholarships and further studied in New York. Yeah? You know how good you have to be to get 3 scholarships? Yes, amazing. So we set up our own charity foundation and we donated ambulance to Red Cross. And we built, together with other charity foundations, we built 14 schools in China. Okay? This was me. Did I really look successful? Come on. Huh? Right? So ordinary, huh? Isn't it? Yeah, ordinary guys can be successful. Okay? So that's the chairman of the foundation. Okay? What is my extremely good friend from my secondary school. Okay? So we brought our team in China to the poorest village, and we brought with us vitamins. These are nutritious meals that we can donate to poor children. Okay? You work with schools, so the school will provide the meals to the students if they come to study. If your family is very poor, you want to keep at home to help out, correct? So they will not be educated. They will have no chance of success. But because the school feed them, the parents send them to school. And they learn at school, they have nutrition, they grow up well, strong, healthy, and they learn, they have knowledge. Right? They have a chance, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it a good plan?
Yes.
It is. I agree. So we all donate vitamins every month, automatically. The company, you can just tell the company I want to donate automatically. They would fill a form, and every month you just donate the same amount. Okay? Right? Would you do that?
Yes.
You don't have to be super rich to do it. Correct? But we can all do it, isn't it?
Yes.
Will you do it or not?
Yes.
Yes. Let's do it together, right? Yes. And by doing this together, our goal is to end starvation for children. This is New Skin's goal. We're just contributing a part of it to make it happen. Yes? Is it worthwhile?
Yes.
So you can understand the culture of this company, correct? It's helping, and helping. So this is the founder, Mr. Blake Roney of New Skin. They are really the kindest people I've met. Really, so kind, right? Very close to you. Almost the same kindness as you. Yeah, because I know all of you. That whenever I come here, I feel so warm. Right? Well taken care of, isn't it? Malaysians are really, really so warm. Not just the weather, but the people. So we were asked to share our experience on stage. You do not see the stage because they cannot take the photo. Why? Because it's a 3-story high stage. Yeah. Imagine you're standing on a really high stage and then you share your experience with over 30,000 people. Okay? You make a difference to other people's lives, isn't it? And you feel like a superstar, come on. Isn't it? Somebody know about Zhang Xueyou. He's going to have a concert in Hong Kong. Yeah? And the concert can hold 10,000 people. This is 30,000 people. Isn't it? Just imagine, you can do that. And we got our first 10 million recognition, okay? You look at all these people, they're very respectable, isn't it? Except this one. So short, so skinny, out of place. Isn't it? This should be the least successful person. But we are the center, in the center. See? Music recognize your contribution. We want to show everybody that you really make a difference. Okay? Yes? Do you want that?
Yes.
I think among here, there are some Blue Diamonds now it's called executive brand directors here among us. Would you like to stand? And show your These are some of the leaders here. You have leaders right here in Penang. You're so fortunate. When I started this, nobody achieved that yet. Okay? And they will guide you and lead you. Would you like to do? Would you like to learn? Okay. Yes?
Yes.
Work hard on it. Yes? And someday you will be the leader. You will be the leader. So these are some of our leaders in our groups. And by these costumes, you know where they're from. Yes. These are all executive brand director and above, and millionaires in Korea, in my team. Okay? Imagine you can have a team like that in tiny Penang. millionaires. Okay? This is Hong Kong. That's in Penang. I came on your birthday. I got a surprise celebration in Penang. This is also in Penang. Do I love Penang or not?
Yes.
I do. I really love Penang. I love the people in Penang, right? That's why I come back. So, what kind of life, peace of mind, what kind of life can you get? One thing is very important for some people is buying things without looking at the price tag. How's that? Yes? Good? Does it feel good?
Yes.
There's one day shopping in Las Vegas. We didn't go to gamble, we go to buy things. One day shopping, what is this? This is a hotel trolley for luggage. Yeah. And this is one day shopping in Europe. You see these orange bags? Have you seen those?
Yes.
They're very expensive. Yes, they match your color. Match your color. The most expensive are inside. Inside, there's so many bags. So I asked why do we need so many bags? And Yvonne said what? To match your face. Because you have expensive face. Yes, definitely. Yeah. So you can go anywhere you like. This is in Middle East somewhere. I even forgot where this is. Right? It's a hotel. It's not a palace. It's a hotel that built like a palace. And then we took 8 different cruises around the world. I think I will stop for a while. That's Egypt, of course, right? That's Beijing Olympic Stadium. That's the view from my home. It's waterfront. Yes? So this is half my living room. Yes? So this is very costly. And not like you. So you can imagine you can have a home 10 times this nice. Penang is a beautiful city, isn't it?
Yes.
There are a lot of beautiful property, isn't it?
Yes.
When you have the money, you can build your own home according to what you want, isn't it?
Yes.
If we can have this lifestyle, you can have 10 times better lifestyle here. Because we earn the same commission. We have the same compensation plan. Okay?
Yes.
Are you excited or not?
Yes.
You don't seem very excited. You should be like this. Yeah, we have this one. Yes. I think it's my fault. I'm not very motivational. Too calm, right? Okay, so you can be better than me. You can be more excited than me. Okay? Can you?
Yes.
Okay. But you're not jumping up and Let's try to move to the next one. Okay, so that's the Blue Hall, where Nobel Prizes were given out, Nobel Awards, and we got awards there. How's that? Cool. Really did something, isn't it?
Yes.
That means big contribution. Correct?
Yes.
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 That's in where?
Holland.
Holland. There's a train. We're driving a train in France. I forgot where now. Because the design engineer asked me if I want to drive a train. I said, yes, of course. We just sent he brought me to the run. We had to run. The train was about to take off. We were right there, and then wow. And that is Berlin, Germany. That's Bordeaux, a wine cellar. And that's in Denmark. Yeah? That's a desert in Denmark. Have you ever heard of a desert in Denmark? No. Right? And William, in case you were there with us, you can ask them. It's a wonderful experience. Yes? And our Blue Diamond team, as executive brand director team, we organized a tour to Inner Mongolia. It's a really wonderful trip. Have you ever sat on a camel? Yeah, it's beautiful. And somewhere in China, I forgot the name already. That's a palace in Moscow. We have the whole palace to ourselves. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Live like a king. I don't understand what the king is like. It's very tiring. It's so big. You have to walk from the dining room and walk to the bedroom. But if you enjoy it, you can get a house as big as this. Alright? So it's a lot of fun. Can you see it's a lot of fun? Yeah. So these are my parents. Happy and healthy. That's my father, my mother, my wife, and our daughter. My father is 93 years old now. And my mother is 87. Do they look young?
Yes.
Healthy?
Yes.
Healthy young parents is a blessing, isn't it?
Yes.
You don't worry about them. They live by themselves. They take care of the house by themselves. Even now, my mother drives.
Oh.
Yeah, the house is 4,000 square feet. Healthy, right? Young, energetic, right?
Yes.
Yeah, amazing. Because they've been taking mucin supplements ever since 96. Okay? So that's our family gathering. And also, this is in Malawi, a really poorest country in the world. And that's where vitamins are manufactured. Okay? And they give to these children a school so they can eat at school. There's a New Skills Initiative. That's where our donations go to different poor countries, different places. Okay? Like this. We experience firsthand what it's like. And that's in Sichuan. After a big earthquake, I think 10 years ago, we canceled our European trip. Because my wife's birthday, we canceled our trip to Europe. We went to Sichuan with supplies, medication and other things. Okay? And we went with some friends. So we experienced firsthand how disastrous it was. Really. Collapse of so many buildings. Died so many children. Okay? Yeah. But of course we are happy that we can do something. Yeah? A lot of people from different places, different cities, they all rush over there. So you can see humanity. Isn't it? Yes. It's everywhere. Now, you want to make money, right?
Yes.
How badly do you want to make money? Do you really want to make money or not?
Yes.
Do you want to be crazy rich or not?
Yes.
So you become a crazy rich Asian. Yes or no?
Yes.
How many want to be? I want to be crazy rich. Really, right? Yes. Are you going to work on it to become crazy rich? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, I'll tell you what's the difference between crazy rich and normal, right? The crazy rich people buy assets, correct? Yes? Many properties, whatever assets, right? Stocks, gold, whatever, yeah? Poor people buy liabilities. They buy expensive homes they cannot afford. They live inside and pay mortgage all the time. Yes?
Yes.
Don't worry about it. And you gamble your life. Why? Your mortgage is paid by your salary. Yes? The salary depends on your boss. What if the boss doesn't want you? You lose your job, you lose your house, you lose everything. Are you gambling or not? Yes. you're a big gambler. Okay? If you don't want to gamble, buy another home and rent it out. And other people pay for your mortgage. Then you have an asset and generating money for you. Isn't it?
Yes.
But you got to have the money to invest in assets. Right?
Yes.
So you have to work, maybe have a side business to build up your assets. Correct?
Yes.
That's a new skill. Okay? And then buy things that we really don't need. Expenses. How many pair of shoes you have? And how many pair of feet you have? One pair of feet you need, and then I don't know how many pairs of shoes you need, right? How many bags you have? Isn't it? How many clothes you have? Yes? And rings and so on, and watches. These are expenses. They will not generate money for you. But if you have a lot of money, these are your toys. Right? Isn't it? It makes you happy, so why not? But if you don't have a lot of money, buy all these things, why don't you buy your assets? Isn't it? Now this is investment class, okay? Now, the rich people buy time. They buy your time. Isn't it? You must make more money than he pay you. That's so easy to see. Can you see or not? Otherwise, why do they want you? You don't make money for them? Then they pay you money? That's not what rich people would do. Isn't it? They pay you less than what you make for them. Has to be the rule. Okay? So they buy time, buy people, they buy talent. They buy people who are talented. If you're not talented, bye-bye, I don't want you. Because you cannot make money for that. Correct? Isn't it? So, normal people, they sell time. How many normal people are here? Well, you don't have to raise your hand. And sell their own talent. Correct? Isn't it? You sell your talent at the price your boss wants to pay you. It's not how much you're worth. It's what somebody would willing to pay you. Okay? You should worth more. And rich people, they love opportunities. I have this one partner in Japan. He owns 8 different companies, 6 countries. Every year he donates 5 million Hong Kong dollars from his charity fund. Okay? Rich. He told me how he invests. He said he has an angel fund. And he invests in at least 10 different companies every year. Okay? Angel funds are invested in startup companies. And a lot of them fail, right? He would love to invest in startup companies. He said, if 10 of these, from 10 of these, only one becomes successful and 9 fail, I make a lot of money. Do you understand this concept? You understand or not? Yeah?
Yes.
This is not called gambling. This is investing. Alright? Because he studied the different companies and he believe some of them will become successful. Right? So if he does that every year, how many successful companies will get? Quite a lot. Isn't it? He will become better and better in evaluating these startups. Isn't it?
Yes.
So he become rich and rich and rich and more rich. Okay? But he insists on doing new skill. You know why? No, not peace of mind. He already has peace of mind. He has a lot of friends. Very good friends. He loves to have always meet with these good friends, but the good friends don't have time. They don't have enough money, right? Every time they go out, they will pay for all the things, all expenses. But less and less friends show up. You know why? Number 1, no time. Number 2, don't feel comfortable. Every time he pays. Right? But I cannot pay, I cannot afford. Right? If I have to pay, I cannot afford. Isn't it? So after a while, they don't want to come anymore. Right? So he has less and less friends. It's very sad. He has a lot of money, less friends. Of course, a lot of people want to be with him, right? But he doesn't want to be with those people. He wants to have good friends, old friends. So we talked to him and he said, why should I do New Skin? I donate, the money I donate is like the Blue Diamond income already. Isn't it? Yeah. What would you think? There's no chance now, right? He will not be able to do the business, yeah? But we found out he really valued his friends, he wanted to meet his friends. So we tell him, the best way for you to be able to be with your friends and help them to become rich is New Skin. You're so good in business, you teach them how to do New Skin. And you will see them every day. Right? And they will become rich. So you can see them even more. Isn't it? Yeah, I said, wow, yes, of course. Only way, yes. Agree. It's very sharp. You take the message very quickly. Yes, okay, great. What do I need to do? Just like that. This is bright, intelligent, right? He sees things from different angles. And he accepts with an open mind. Right? Do you think, have you ever imagined successful people like that would be doing New Skin? Cannot imagine, right? In Singapore, the youngest deputy director, the youngest deputy minister, okay, in industry and commerce, right? He's the assistant to the present Prime Minister, Lee Hsien-loong. And he's the youngest deputy minister, but he resigned at the age of 28 after serving his terms. He said, I want to make some real money. So went to investment, make a lot of money. Have you met Tan Cheng-wen? Yes. Very clever, very intelligent, isn't it? Yes. So after he made so much money, when New Skin started in Singapore, after just 45 minutes, he said, I want to do this business. Yeah, after learning this business, 45 minutes, he said, I want to do it. Okay? Can you ever imagine such a successful people, so intelligent with New Skin? Yeah, it's not the only one. There's another one in Japan. He owns 2 investment firms. He started in 1992. At that time, his clients had to invest more than $1 million before he would take them. 1992, okay? Not now. $1 million investment minimum. Okay? Successful? Yes. So he was asked by his very good friend from Japan to look at what his son is doing. His son just became distributor in New Skin. His friend is very rich, and his son imports coffee beans. He's a businessman, a young businessman. So his father was very concerned. What is my son doing? Isn't it? So his friend checked out New Skin, right? He checked it out and said, wow, okay, they make cosmetics, right? And it's a good business. Well, if I get the formulation, I can do the same business. Make sense? Why do you go to work for New Skin? I can create my own company. Right? These are the kind of people like that, right? Yeah. So he asked a friend in, I think it's what, Estee Lauder, a chemical analyst, right? To analyze what the ingredient is in New Skin. So the friend gave him a report, and the friend asked him, how much do you sell these? So the Japanese told the friend how much New Skin, like basically $35, right? He said, wow, we sell them maybe like 10 times as much. You should have to pay $350 for that. So my friend was shocked. How can I do this business? 350. New Skin selling for 35, I sell for 350. It's impossible, isn't it? So we look at his plan, New Skin's plan. How can they sell for so cheap and make money and give so much money to distributors? It doesn't make sense, right? So he really studied it, and they said, okay, I become a distributor. I asked him why. Actually, I didn't ask him why. So he said, it's very simple. In New Skin, if you do just 3,000 or 3,000 US dollars a month, right? You can earn so much money. If you have such very capable people, at that time it was 12, you need to find 12 capable people who can produce 3,000 US dollars a month, you can become executive brand directors, earning average like 70,000 US dollars a month. You have the ability to produce 3,000 US dollars a month, and find 12 people who do the same thing, you become executive brand director, earning average 70,000 US dollars a month. Okay? It's very simple. I know a lot of people who can do it. Finding 12 is no problem. And these 12 finding 12 is no problem. I should become executive brand director within a year. Right? Isn't it? Does it make sense? This is how rich people think. It's possible. It can be done. Already done. Isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. The moment he decided, it was already done. Right? And we're struggling. Oh, should I do it? Why? Because we're worried of the opportunities. Oh, can we do it? Is it really a scam? I'm not so sure. I've never done this before. I don't want to sell. I don't like to sell. What if my friends say this? What if that? What if that? Right? I'm too old. I'm too young. I'm too tall. I'm too short. I have too many friends. I don't have friends. You know, all kind of things. Right? Isn't it? That's normal people would do that. They are not normal people. They can see and they get it done. Yes?
Yes.
Do you want to be rich?
Yes.
You don't want to be normal. Your friends are normal, you're not. You have to become abnormal, extraordinary. Okay?
Yes.
You have to think differently. So when you have a lot of friends tell you, no, you're wrong. You say, excellent, thank you very much. Isn't it? You know, after I decided to work on New Skin, I made a 5-year plan, 5-year retirement plan. Remember, I consider myself quite bright, intelligent, capable, right? With my experience, my friend asked for my advice, right? I made a 5-year retirement plan. I asked my father, please, would you advise me how to make this better? It's very successful. Sent all 7 children, 7 of us, overseas to study. I studied for 8 years in university. How much money did I spend? Right? He's successful, isn't it? So I asked him, and he looked at it and he gave me one advice that made me really successful. I'm so happy to have this father. If he gives you this advice, you become successful. Will you really work on it?
Yes.
Yes? He said, find something sensible. Right? I think a lot of the friends will tell you, come on. Do it. Yeah, yes or no? They will not agree with you, right? So my father did not agree with me. But did he know more than I do or not? No. You look at my proposal, right? That's all he knew, isn't it? It's too simple. You cannot. No. Isn't it? Not sensible. Come on. It doesn't make sense, isn't it? But I believe that I know more than him. Yeah? I studied. I really made a plan, isn't it? I used the products. Remember, I didn't tell you. When I decided to do this, I bought every product you can have. And I finished using all of them within one day. Because I really want to be successful. I want to do it quickly. Isn't it?
Yes.
I have to know the products. Isn't it? Whether I like it or not. And if I don't like the product, I have to find out the reason and why, isn't it? Not because if I don't like the product, I just say, oh, this is not business, right? If you don't like durian, and somebody say, do you want to export durian or not? I pay you a lot of money. You say, no. I don't like durian. I'm sorry. Right? You have to find a way to like durian. Yes? At least like a monthly format, yeah? Correct? So, I use the products. And there's one product I didn't like. Cleansing lotion. And cleansing lotion is for ladies, right? Number one, I didn't have any feeling for it. And then, when I wash, I think it doesn't clean me well. Yeah? Right? I don't know if you use soap. I use soap all my life. After using the soap clean thing, the skin is dry. It's hard. Isn't it? It's hard and dry. That's clean. Cleansing lotion is moist and soft. How can it be clean? Come on. It's very simple, isn't it? It doesn't clean well. So my friend said, alright, let me explain to you. Your skin is mildly acidic. Okay, I learned that a little bit before. And the soap is alkaline. So you put something alkaline on your face, it destroys your skin. It hurts your skin. That's why skin is dry and hard, and actually it's so tight because it hurts. It's a hurting feeling. He knows his stuff, right? That's my sponsor. He studied, remember? So I figured, you're right. So I accepted it just like that, right? Because I can be ignorant in certain areas, right? I cannot be right all the time. There are a lot of things I don't understand, especially cosmetics. So after I accepted it, I use it. Okay, that's nice. Isn't it? We change. So you have to change. You have to change. Isn't it? You learn and change. Can you do that?
Yes.
Yes, I did. Very quickly too. Never insist that you know everything. So I tell you, if you want to be rich, you have to be in business, okay? You have to understand how you become rich. And in this world, this is my original. I analyzed and made this, okay? It should cost you hundreds and thousands of dollars just to understand this part. Right? Are you willing to pay that money? No way. I'm in the wrong business. Let's sit down and let somebody explain. Okay, please explain. Okay, I sit down and then we discuss, okay? Because I'm not charging money. Now, there are 5 generations of businesses. The first generation was to build your own small company. You become a boss and grow it bigger, and then IPO and list it, become a public company. You get other people's money to build your business, okay?
Yes.
This is third generation. You know people building small business? A lot of them keep very small all the time. Never got big. Very difficult, isn't it? So this is the first generation. You have owners and employees. Who makes more money?
Owners.
Who makes a little bit?
Employees.
So you see, you can understand, you can teach, right? The second generation is franchise business, like Starbucks or McDonald's, right?
Yes.
So in here, you have master franchisers, you have franchisees and employees, right?
Yes.
Who makes the most money?
Master franchise.
Definitely, right? Who makes a little bit here? Who's even less here? Right?
Yes.
And then the third generation is network marketing, like New Skin. They're owners and distributor employees, right?
Yes.
So owners who makes a lot of money?
Owners.
Who makes also a lot of money?
Distributors.
Who makes a little bit?
Employees.
So because using share more than 40% with distributors, with the 60% get to do so much. With the 40% we just have to talk. Isn't it? They should have a lot of water with you, right? So we can make a lot of money, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it good?
Yes.
Yes. So the fourth generation is online platform, like Alibaba, Amazon, Airbnb, Uber. Okay?
Yes.
It's online platform. So there are sellers, there are drivers, there are property owners, and so on and so on. Who makes a lot of money? The platform. Isn't it?
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Who makes a little bit? This.
Yes.
Who makes even less? Employees. Okay? So the fifth generation is sharing platform like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and so on, right?
Yes.
And they're owners, sellers, users, KOL, employees, and so on. Who makes most money?
Owners.
Who makes a little bit? Who makes
Employees.
even less?
Employees.
Employees. Okay? Is it simple?
Yes.
It took me so long to design this. To understand it. Alright? So now you understand how business works. If you belong in this part, this half, not here, okay? Not here. But if you are here, then I congratulate you. You'll be super rich. Crazy rich. Okay? But if you are here and you're just an employee, I'm sorry. You will never be rich. Okay? Correct? If you are on this side, the only chance you have to become a music distributor. That's the only chance. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes.
You understand this part or not? Are you excited or not? You don't want to sing. Tonight is your most important night in your life. Okay? That's when you start to become crazy rich. Okay?
Yes.
Did you see or not?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
But you have to work on it, you have to change. Remember, okay? Work on it. And everybody disagree with you. You say, thank you, that's great. I only need 6. 6 people who work with me, really, seriously, working together, right?
Yes.
Okay? Can you find 6 people who understand or not? And work on it or not?
Yes.
Yes, definitely. If you talk to enough people, you will find these 6 people. There's no problem. Okay? It's only when you stop you cannot find them. True or not?
Yes.
Yes. So, is this the best opportunity ever?
Yes.
This is the best opportunity ever. Right? I'm not going to go through all these things. Right? Do I need to go through that? Because already, which I already did everything. Told you everything, right? I want to show you this chart. Why we can reverse aging. Okay? And it's very simple. This company started more than 30 years ago. Studied the genes of twins. In a young age, the genes are like this. So they're very similar, isn't it? Because they are identical twins. So the genes functions are the same. The activity levels are the same. For gene expressions are the same. See, the different parts of the body is the same. But as they grow older, you notice they look different. One is older than the other. Right? Same genes. But they function differently now. You see, these genes function differently in 2 people, especially over here. Right? So this makes her older. And then these are different, okay? So we have all these data in the data bank. From the young to the old. This is 3-year-old, 50-year-old, right? Okay? So you know which gene's activity or expression makes you old, which makes you young. So music is very good in making formulations, product formulation. So they make sometimes even over 1 million different formulations to try to reverse this. Okay? To a young expression level. When the genes work like when you were young, you become young. Okay?
Yes.
Is it simple?
Yes.
But it's very hard to do because you have to understand how to reverse the gene's expression. Isn't it? You have to have a lot of money and scientists work on it to produce the correct result. Okay? So that's the new skills technology for age lock. Why it's so special? Because they have this data bank nobody has. Okay? We started so long ago, we have all these data from young to old. If you start right now, it will take you at least 50 years to catch up. A 50-year advantage. Okay? And so you keep producing different things with age lock. Remember? Right? So age lock is growing and growing and growing and growing, and we become younger and younger and younger. And richer and richer and richer. Isn't it?
Yes.
The demand will always be there to become younger, isn't it? Because people always grow older, and we can make them younger. That's why it's such a bright future for all of us. We help people to become young and healthy, and we become rich and young. It's a good combination, isn't it?
Yes.
So now do you understand or not?
Yes.
You understand, right?
Yep.
You have to make a move. You have to work on it. Starting not tomorrow. Not sleep over it. Let me think about it. No, don't think about it. You don't need to think about it. If you think about it, you will doubt yourself. If you ask for other people's opinion, they will tell you you're wrong. My father did. If you listen to them, forget it. You'll be there. You'll be walking just like you are. Alright? Can you see or not? Start, make a decision now. And don't ever change it. Work on it. Become better and better every day. Okay? I will tell you which area, what you need to give different. What ability you should have. How you shake your hands too. Do you know? It makes a difference in how you shake somebody's hands. Yeah? So you will learn everything about how to become rich and successful. And how to become young and healthy. You'll be a consultant. Okay? So, you'll be like this. You'll be like this. Okay? This is a 20 years anniversary in Hong Kong. The CEO came over to celebrate with us. Who cut the cake? My wife and me, Janet and Joseph. Joseph is hiding there. He doesn't want to be seen. He's retired. Okay? We cut the cake at a New Skin 20-year anniversary. What does it tell you? New Skin really value talents. Yes? Isn't it? It's supposed to be the CEO's job. Isn't it? I think we deserve it. Yeah? When we were in China, the first time I met Truman, he asked us to go on stage with him. Suppose he go on stage and talk. He said, Tai Chi, Teresa, come with me. Go on stage with Dr. Joe Chan. The four of us on stage. Yeah? That's what New Skin is. Okay? We're a team. We're just as important. Yes?
Yes.
The CEO thinks this way, then we should think this way too. Okay?
Yes.
Now, finally, make choices, right? So that's why I asked you to make a good choice today, right now. This one doesn't work. It was supposed to move. It was moving that last time. What happened now? It doesn't move. It's supposed to be like this. Do you want to be making like that? And oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. But you understand, right? That's what a lot of us live like. Cheap. being waken up by something unpleasant. Yeah? And you see that the other photo, everybody's looking at the smartphone, right? You have a choice. You can choose to pass your time, kill your time, and spend your time on your smartphone. Okay? And somebody will make money from your time. They get advertisers. You look at YouTube, they force you to look at advertisers, right? Yes? They use your time and they sell it to other people. That's number one. Number two, you spend money. You spend money with your smartphone. You buy things on it, right? You play games on it, yes? You spend money on it, correct? A lot of these people are spending money and killing their time. But you have an option. You can make money with your phone. That becomes your most valuable asset. Your tool is better than the bicycle, better than the car. This is a mini computer in your hand. We'll teach you how to use it to make money with it. With the time you have. Okay?
Yes.
Would you like that?
Yes.
You have to learn, because it's not what you used to do. You have to learn. You may not be comfortable, but you can learn. Will you? Okay?
Yes.
So, earn money, never be slapped. Okay? Either by the alarm or by your boss. How's that?
Yes.
Would you like that?
Yeah.
So today you make a choice, and then you have to thank the person who brought you here, because this is the most important night in your life. That's about to change. Make a decision, right? If you have not become the sugar, you can just become the sugar without any money. You sign up online, and you have the right to become the sugar already. Okay? Yes?
Yes.
And you can start coming to our trainings. Okay? If you want to go fast, we'll tell you the fast track, how you go fast. If you want to do it slowly, if you want to just use the product before you decide, you can use the product, right? Or if you want to, how can I resell this product and make some money immediately? Okay? I can earn my money every week. You get paid every week by your scheme. Okay? So you can start whatever way you want, but make sure if you want to start fast and successful, you tell your sponsor, you tell the people who brought you here. Why? Because you're focused on bringing in the results. Alright? If you just want to sell, they teach you how to sell. That's all. So you learn how to sell. But if you want to build a business, become crazy rich, they will tell you how to become crazy rich. Okay?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Fair.
So decide, make up your mind already or not?
Yes.
Who made up your mind already? Alright? Crazy rich, right?
Yes.
Yes, I know, because you're already rich. You're already brand executive director at New Season, so you know you can be crazy rich too. Because you know it's true, right? Yes? But if you're not, you don't know, you want to start, tell the people who brought you here. They will teach you how to start. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.
Please give a big round of applause. Every time, whenever I learn from Tai Chi, definitely I'll learn something. Even like, I just showed you guys a picture where we visited his house, dinner and things like that. We learned so much from him. We really owe a very big thank you from, to Tai Chi, because I think most of us here are all of his circle group. He's really here without a single charges, and he's giving us all this money. Thank you so much. And yes, we make a choice, we make a decision tonight, and we'll be crazy. Woo! So before we dismiss, we're gonna share with you, the coming Saturday we will have a Chinese New Year eating skill events, right? Called to how to stay fit during Chinese New Year. You know, we have all sort of fantastic food, but how do you stay fit? Come join us and learn. And next week we will have another $1 Million Circle member doing a business sharing Saturday. Both events will be held in E-Gate. Okay? Talk to the person that bring you here tonight, for further details. Okay, thank you very much. And have a good one. Bye.